on Agree to Disagree, we have Iron Man versus Batman. Let's see if we can get these two to agree to disagree.
Noah Evans and Batman is good.
I'm Kate Holland, and I'll be supporting the facts for Iron Man.
You can go first.
Okay, let's see if we can get these two to agree to disagree.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of rebut your point. He doesn't know the strengths of the enemy. Like, in every single movie, he loses first because he doesn't know the strengths of the enemy.
But then...
And when he comes back, he just usually figures out some little mode of trickery, or just in, like, for instance, in Iron Man 3, it's just that he literally has, like, 100 suits that he just keeps throwing at the bad guys.
Well, yeah, he prepared that.
It's a cool car.
He
has many cool cars.
A cool car.
And he has
Tony
that
Stark has
thing that
50,000
collapses into a
cars.
motorcycle. Do you think, because he can twist and pull, does not mean he can do that with his car? No.
But anyway, he didn't want to have an invading army going into Gotham. Like, how is an invading army of robots that, by the way, he doesn't even have great control of, as we see with the fact that Ultron took them over, which means at that point, his army of robots are actually the bad guys at that point. Guess which family helped more? The Starks made weapons of war that killed other people. The Waynes made a free mass transit system for the people of Gotham. So one of them was building weapons to kill other people. The other was building mass transit.
Iron Man saved the world.
Cool.
That's awesome.
He's got a cool house, very old,
very
old.
nice house.
Tony Stark has...
Batman can't do that.
So anyway.
Team Batman can't do that.
Batman is better for several reasons. The first of those reasons is that he actually is basically a trained samurai. Like, Iron Man is just a dude in a suit. Batman is also a dude in a suit. Like, neither one of them actually have superpowers. But, like, you take Bruce Wayne out of the suit, he's still a pretty awesome guy. He can still take down almost anyone. Stark, without any of his equipment, is just a guy. I mean, I'm sure through his experiences, he's probably a little better at fighting than just some random guy off the street, but he would go down so fast to Bruce Wayne. Secondly, his stories are just more compelling. Like, all the backstory of how he lost his family versus... They both lost their families, obviously. Yes. But his story is just so much richer. And lastly,
it's just
he is
sadder. That doesn't make it richer. It's just like a little sadder.
So,
I think change is healthy. I think change is healthy. If you stay, with the same thing all the time, you're not going to learn or grow as a human being. And I think that's the most important thing in life.
So let's talk about
to learn and grow and
suit.
Better yourself.
Let's talk about the suit.
Comic book hero in many ways, other than maybe Superman. But Batman actually has the most, I just looked this up just before this, the most comic books that are dedicated to him of any person, including Superman, including anyone else. 14,000 comics were written about Batman. Iron Man, I'm sure it's not going to be close. I didn't see where he was on the list, but Batman was number one, so Iron Man wasn't above that. As far as other stories, his films, like the 3 films done by Nolan, are 3 just amazing films. They are probably the 3 best superhero films of all time.
2 words. Ben Affleck.
Yeah, right.
He does. He's
2 more
okay.
words. Christian Bale. Wins. If they were to have 10 battles, Iron Man would win 9 out of the 10 times because he has an iron suit. Batman's got leather clothes and a cape. That cape, a cape. That's going to defeat iron, steel, and tractor beams or whatever. He's got that chest thing too. Yeah. And Batman's just one singular man. Iron Man could have 1,000 separate men that he made in case he starts losing.
How is that a point that Iron Man...
So, Iron Man also, he's made a suit that he can control with his mind. So it's unhackable unless you can hack somebody's mind.
Except the fact that
Iron Man.
I don't really know
I think Iron Man's a trillionaire.
Do you have any evidence to back this up?
He made Stark Tower. He also probably could send those 100 suit men to make a tower in like a day. Batman can't. He's only man. He can send a little...
We're talking...
Side of Tony Stark, and it's like that aerial view of him.
I just think
like
he's more prepared as a
giant
superhero. I think
Iron Man did save the world multiple times. He has done it. When
did he save the world?
You are a comic person.
That Batman didn't.
Batman can save Gotham and defeat a penguin and a clown with knives. Iron Man defeats 1,000-foot tall monsters that are trying to eat everything. Batman's just going to be like,
what?
Iron Man can defeat the Hulk.
Than Iron Man.
Hulkbuster. he can, fight the Hulk. Batman can't do that.
The Iron Man suit can't be beat. His little twist thing with the push on his chest.
Oh, that's descriptive.
That is, it is
Twist and
descriptive.
push.
It's right there.
Okay.
And you can't miss it. And push it, and it twists, and then he like collapses, and then he like pops out, and he's like, "Wow, I'm Tony Stark now."
Listen,
I get it.
Marvel movies, they weren't happening. They were nothing until Iron Man. Iron Man single-handedly revived the franchise.
I feel like some of the acting has something to do with it. Maybe that's why I don't like Batman as much, because Robert Downey Jr. has been consistent with his acting abilities for Tony Stark or Iron Man. And over the recent years, they've had trouble finding an actor to play the Batman spot, and they keep switching it up, and really
I don't think they have trouble.
it's just
I don't think
confusing me.
I don't
And
think it's hard.
the movies, I get attached to one person, and then they turn around and throw another one in, and then I gotta relearn that person and figure out his flaws. And it's just messing with my head when I watch these Batman movies.
Wasn't so good. They took a chance on this movie,
They did.
and it paid off in like a
You're
major way.
You're not wrong on that, but again, the point is that Iron Man
This is over.
Okay.
Jake and I lost. I know that. It's a yeah.
Let's talk
Yeah,
away.
Jake.
All right.
you're
Now you
second.
slipped
Shake
on an
hands.
A+.
I'm going in for Aquaman.
There was a fight between Iron Man.
Winner?
Batman's house is better.
Right?
Okay,
Yes.
You guys have
What?
to shake hands now.
Oh,
shake hands.
No, you have to shake.
Shake his hand.
Thank you.
so stupid.